Here we go again. TalkTV's Kevin O'Sullivan having another meltdown over Meghan Markle and Prince Harry. Honestly, at this point, it's less journalism and more therapy session for bitter men who can't stand a woman who walked away from their approval and built her own lane. Because apparently Meghan attending Paris Fashion Week in an all-white Balenciaga look was the end of the world. Apparently receiving a Humanitarian of the Year award with her husband while talking about online safety for children is laughably undeserved. And according to Kevin O'Sullivan, Meghan invited herself to Paris, speaks in Californian psychobabble, and, wait for it, wears sartorial disasters. Really, Kevin, that's the level of commentary we're calling television now? For someone deemed insignificant, she commands astonishing focus. The narrative is always the same. She's calculating, insincere, failing. But step back and you see a woman who's endured a storm and remains unbroken. Meghan's resilience is the true story here. Let's examine the so-called evidence fueling this outrage. Meghan appears in Paris, accepts a Humanitarian award, wears a beautiful gown, each act twisted into a supposed offence. Her advocacy for women and girls is painted as self-serving. The list of grievances is bewildering, crumbling under scrutiny. For Meghan, every gesture is weaponized. Even trivial details, an interview phrase holding Harry's hand, are fodder for outrage. This isn't journalism, it's obsession. Critics have built a cage of words, but she refuses to live inside it. She won't play the role they've written for her. At the heart of this campaign is discomfort with a woman who won't be controlled. Meghan was expected to conform, to be silent and compliant. Instead, she protected her well-being and her family, breaking an unwritten rule. Her independence is the true source of their fury. The media's power relies on granting or withholding approval, but Meghan walked away from the game. Her success through Archewell, her podcast, her new brand, proves she doesn't need the British establishment. In fact, she thrives because she's free from it. This is the story of an uncaged spirit, resonating far beyond royal gossip. Meghan's journey is a testament to reclaiming one's narrative. Critics see her as a traitor, but many see her as an inspiration. She chose freedom, and that's what they can't forgive. The contrast between Meghan and the Princess of Wales is stark. Actions praised in Kate are condemned in Meghan. The double standard is glaring, cradling a baby bump, fashion choices, even character traits. Kate is lauded for elegance and tradition. Meghan is criticised for ambition and advocacy. The hypocrisy is breathtaking. The criticism isn't about Meghan's actions, it's about her identity. She's an American, self-made, of mixed race, and didn't fit the royal mould. The media elevates one duchess while diminishing the other, reinforcing outdated ideals. The right way is to be silent and compliant. The wrong way is to be Meghan Markle. The bias is plain for all to see. No matter what Meghan does, the outcome is the same: criticism. If she's private, she's scheming. If she speaks, she's attention-seeking. The rules are rigged so she can never win. This creates an echo chamber where the same commentators repeat the same talking points. Dissent is dismissed, nuance is lost, and condemnation grows louder. The narrative is detached from reality. We're told Meghan and Harry are failing, but their projects are global hits. The media's portrayal of decline is wishful thinking, not fact. This isn't accountability, it's punishment for leaving. The goal is to make their lives difficult, hoping criticism will break them. But each year it's clear they're not breaking, they're building. The echo chamber only traps those inside it. The critic's obsession exposes their own insecurity. Meghan and Harry's resilience is the real story. The British media once controlled public image, especially for the royals. They could build up or tear down with a headline. But Meghan and Harry refused to play along, stepping back and taking control of their narrative. Through interviews and their own productions, they bypassed traditional gatekeepers. This shattered the media's illusion of control. The anger we see now is the rage of the powerless. Commentators attack because they've lost the ability to shape Meghan's image. Their relevance is fading as Meghan and Harry thrive without them. The digital age has shifted power. Public figures can now build their own platforms. Meghan and Harry are proof that you can survive and succeed outside the old media ecosystem. The critics' anger is about their own diminishing power. While criticism rages in London, Meghan and Harry build a purposeful life in California. They focus on family, charity, and creative work, raising their children in peace. Their forward momentum contrasts with critics stuck in the past. Commentators relitigate old grievances, trapped in bitterness. Meghan and Harry create new projects and a new identity. Their critics are defined only by opposition. The need to attack reveals the critic's own weakness and insecurity. This isn't a story of a duchess lost, but of a media establishment unable to let go. Meghan and Harry have found their path. Hey, mock her words, her clothes, her work. But what they really hate is her freedom. Because Meghan Markle represents everything that they told her she could never be. Unapologetically successful, loved, and independent of the crown. So Kevin, TalkTV, and every loudmouth chasing the next Meghan headline, maybe look in the mirror. You're not covering a scandal. You're exposing your obsession. This is Meghan and Harry Tales. I'm Adrian, and I'll say what they won't. Meghan and Harry are doing just fine. It's the British media that's falling apart.